This is called scavenging, and it improves high RPM performance because the piston now has to do very little work to push the exhaust gases out of the engine. The negative pressure inside the chamber almost acts like a mini supercharger because it pulls in more air than would otherwise be possible. But high valve overlap, which enables scavenging, also makes the engine idle like this. Yes, it sounds absolutely mean and cool, but it has no other benefits whatsoever. Increased valve overlap at low RPM and idle reduces efficiency and increases emissions. And this is because at low RPM we have low piston speed, and then we have poor air-fuel mixing, and then poor combustion quality, which means that the resulting exhaust gases aren't as hot and pressurized, so they don't escape out the exhaust manifold with the same velocity, so they don't also create a negative pressure wave in the chamber that doesn't pull in more fresh air-fuel mixture. Instead, the exhaust gases are sort of sluggish and lethargic, and because camshaft rotation speed is linked to crankshaft rotation speed and of course piston speed, at low RPM we're actually giving the exhaust gases more time to linger around and do undesirable things. Depending on how your valve timing is set up, this may result in the exhaust gases going into the intake and or the fresh air-fuel mixture going out through the exhaust in increased quantity. Of course, this leads to a rough running engine and increased emissions. So what we want to do is get rid or at least reduce valve overlap as much as possible to get a smooth idle and reduced emissions. But of course, getting rid of valve overlap means that we also lose our lovely scavenging effect at high RPM.